Oh. Hi, water signs. Okay, so basically I decided to make this a live video because my computer is kind of being a butt and I don't have a lot of space left. So like I have to like wait for a video to upload, and then anyways, I just got really impatient because you're on my last one, so I'm just doing this live. If anybody joins, great. If not, sorry. Anyways, so please keep in mind I'm still doing the $15 6-card special, and all that information is going to be in the description box below after I post this. But yeah, so we're just going to get into your reading. Hey! Oh, you missed my spiel. I was like, y'all get live because I got super impatient to wait for the other video to upload. So I was just like, I'll do it live. Why not? Hey, Natasha. Hey! Okay. So this is going to be for water signs in general. So this is for Pisces, Scorpios, and Cancers, because I'm going to be doing the I'm going to be doing the yearly spread, and I just want to have as much energy for that as possible. So that is kind of why I'm lumping y'all all in together. All right. So I do thank you for, like, you know, paying it, you know, being kind about it. But let's get into your reading. All right. For our water signs. Hello. And let's see. One. All right, let's do our water signs, please. So for this month. Oops. Oops. All right. Ooh. So this just flew out, water signs. So we have the Judgment cards to the 5 of Swords. So basically, some of you guys could be coming into realization about, like, ego. You know, when you see the 5 of Swords, this has to do with communication and somebody who kind of has to be right. So this could be your energy or, you know, somebody that you're dealing with energy. But basically, there's going to be a revelation about this person. Maybe, you know, maybe it could be your habits and how you're dealing with other people. You know, energies can always go toward 2 ways. But this could be somebody that you are encountering where you're just like, wow, you're a dick or you're an asshole, or like you really, really care about being right opposed to keeping friendships. So some of you guys might be encountering somebody who's just very insecure came to mind, but insecure is not the word that I want to use. You're dealing with somebody who just very much prides themselves, you know, on how right they are and just how dumb everyone else is. And the thing that they are kind of misgauging with you, Pisces and Cancers and Scorpios, the thing that they're forgetting is just like emotional intelligence and understanding and empathy, compassion, understanding people and human behaviors is a talent that can take you very far, even further than, you know, logic sometimes, right? So we have some of the great sellers, our Steve Jobs, our what's his name? Interscope, or any guys, where you just have people who understand people and are able to kind of manipulate that to getting what they want. So somebody, you know, doesn't understand where you're coming from. There is a conflict in how you guys communicate, and they're not understanding your value and what you bring to the table, water signs. But that's all going to be revealed. It could be revealed to them, or you could just understand, wow, this person really doesn't get who I am, you know, and that's fine. So we're going to see what comes up. All right. Hey. Oh, spiritual bath. Amen. Let's see. All right. 2 and 1. All right. Let's get into it. Okay. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, yeah, we have the 6 of Swords. So we just had the 5 of Swords fly out. So basically, some of you guys are going to be leaving something behind. This could be traveling. You could actually be leaving something behind physically, but some of you guys are just walking away from a situation, and I think it has to deal with knowing that it no longer serves you, and 2, knowing what you want and what you deserve, and knowing that you can go to a place where you are valued, where you are appreciated, right? You know, you don't have to stick around. You don't have to hang on to anybody's fucking coattail, you know? Water signs, all right. And so the heart of the reading we do have is the 4 of Swords. That's interesting because the air signs had that as their underlying energy. And then we have the Queen of Swords. Wow. Okay, as the past energy, we have the 4 of Cups, as the present energy. We have the Page of Cups as the most likely outcome. And then we move into the Empress as your card of advice. All right. And so this again goes back to what I was saying about self-worth, you know, in particular, and knowing exactly who you are and the value that you bring for expansion, growth, fertility of ideas, you know, mother nurturing. There's just such a beautiful, you know, divine feminine energy about this. And like, that's who we are, water signs, right? So makes sense. So it's asking you to tap into that, right? So we even have the Queen of Swords, but not to get too far ahead, I'm sorry. With this Four of Swords being here, this is taking a break and relaxing from a situation. And I think it's just because of the conflict and the instability that has happened in communication, and you have been undervalued, you know? And so with that, it kind of, you always have to take a break after that, because now you have to do the work to sort through what is it that what is it that was true? What is it that they were telling the truth about that I can work on and improve upon myself? And what was just bullshit, you know? And that is such a difficult negotiation, because you don't want to be too hard on yourselves. And water signs have a habit of being very, 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 very critical, to the point where it's like to our detriment, right? And so, with that, it can be hard to move. So now it's time to take a break from the situation, especially if you are leaving or exiting a situation, or you come to a realization about something, you're leaving habits behind, you know, what have you. It's important to take that second for yourself, that spiritual bath, amen, right? And just really focus on what will put you in a better position as you move forward. So you're going to have to hit pause. Fours are always a pause button, right? And so this is a internal pause, okay? So here we have the Queen of Swords as the foundation. So this is an iciness, you know, this is the ice queen, right? So this is somebody who's very blunt and speaks to, you know, this could be the person that you're dealing with, you know, someone who can be very cold, very sharp, witty, can be an air sign. So that is an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. Yeah. And so with the Queen of Swords here, you know, if this is an energy that you're adopting, you've been quick to cut shit off. That could possibly be why you are walking away from a situation with the Six of Swords. But it seems like a lot of you water signs are dealing in logic. I think you and air signs swap places because air signs are being challenged to deal with their emotions, right? And you guys are being challenged to deal with logic. And I think it's just, you know, really detaching from a situation, right? Really detaching, taking your emotions out of a situation and looking at it objectively, opposed to like being in your feelings about it, right? Because sometimes there's this shit where like you just have to adopt that, to me, like that fire energy. You just have to understand, like, look, this is who I am. This is what I want out of a situation, and this is what I'm going to do to get that. And sometimes that's not the nice person. Sometimes that's not the sweetheart. That's not the girl next door, you know? And so now it's just figuring out, right, with this reflection, what role needs to be played, okay? So there's some decision making that has to come in again with all this sword energy, right? So look, the present energy is, you know, the Four of Cups. So this can be something, an offer's coming in, but really it's boredom and stagnation where, you know, you're feeling like nothing is moving. You know, you're just completely unsatisfied. Like his arms are crossed and he's just like, no. They're like, but what about I brought you a pink elephant? And they're like, no, still not good enough. Like, I'm still unhappy. So it's like one of those things where like, it's hard to please, but not without, you know, it's not us brattiness or spoiledness or that you're even trying to be difficult. It's just that like, I am not going to accept anything that comes my way simply because you told me to do so. Like, I'm a little smarter than that. I'm a little wiser than that. You could have caught me circa 2014 and I probably would have fell for it. But now I'm just not satisfied. This could be suitors. This could be financial opportunities that come in. This could be living contracts, anything. But like, you're really looking at something for what it is. You're not falling in love with potential anymore, water signs. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is kind of the lesson that we learned 2017, 2018. No longer are we falling in love with potential. We are simply dealing with cold, hard facts, okay, with this Queen of Swords, right? So, with that being said, all right, we're moving into the Page of Cups. So this is the most likely outcome, okay? And guys, don't forget to drop a like if you're here. You know, that means a lot. And don't forget, you know, obviously keep commenting. Anyways. So the Page of Cups being here. some of you guys are really going to be starting on something new. You know, the Page of Cups can be the Ace of Cups in a way. You know, it's a very childlike and youthful energy. It's the beginning of that, you know, of the court cards. So it's very new, right? It requires nurturing, okay? So there could be opportunities that have to deal with your emotions and children and coming together, creativity, vulnerability, intuition. But it's pebbles, you know, it's really, really small. And this, again, could be somebody who's coming in towards you. This could be suitors that are trying to, you know, get your attention in a way. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Natasha. I really, really appreciate that. Yeah, so this could be somebody who's coming in and they're just trying to, like, nurture. You have to nurture the situation. Or they're just trying to offer you something and you're like, I don't want that fish. Give me a fucking shark. That is the mood that I'm in, right? And this, again, with the Empress being the card of advice. So this is the ultimate divine feminine, all right? So this is somebody who sits on their throne. And you could be a man. You could be a man and have your divine feminine. It is not biased, okay? But with the Empress here, this is really I don't know, it's like the most attractive energy that can come from within, right? And so you're radiating from within. And again, not everything that comes towards you is going to be for you. It's just not possible, right? It's just not possible because you're too good for that. You know, even heaven has gates, water signs. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, so that's going to be the end of this particular portion of the... Actually, you know what? I'm going to actually clarify why this Page of Cups is here. Self-worth, absolutely. All right. Let's see. Page of Cups. Oops. So this clarified with the Queen of Pentacles. And I always associate the Queen of Pentacles with self-care, okay? Because she's very nurturing. You know, that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And, you know, they're very grounded. And there's a sensuality to the earthiness of it. So some of you guys could be embarking on with an earth sign or something like that. But with this Page of Cups here, to this Queen of Pentacles, there's something here that it could lead to abundance if it's nurtured and taken care of correctly. But I'm curious about how much attention it's going to require, right? And if you're going to be willing to do that, you know, or how much attention you're going to require, right? And hey, nothing wrong with that, okay? So now let's move into your oracles. Water. Thank you. Hey, Jim, how are you? This was kind of like a surprise one because I was just so impatient with waiting for the videos to upload. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go live. All right, let's see. Whoa. Okay. Sorry. Oh, okay. Whew. So we have, look, nothing will come of this situation off the rip. Wow. And look, I think that, again, you realize that. We saw that very early on in the reading. But yeah, and I think that that's why you guys are recognizing that, realizing that, and you're walking away because nothing will come of this situation. And you guys, you know, you water signs know exactly what that is. And you figured it out. Like it was like it's kind of like a puzzle. You're like, oh, I get it. This is all bullshit. You know, like you're like, aha, this is fucking stupid. Like I'm done. You know, it's that type of nothing will come of the situation. It was like you were never going to give me what I wanted to begin with. You were just going to string me along, or you were never going to give me that raise. You were never going to give me any of that. You thought that I was so stupid and so dumb and so naive. And now I've realized, due to all the stuff that you call dumb, you know, the fact that I meditate, you're like, that's stupid. You're like, well, I had a vision of you being a fucktard and now I'm done. That type of energy, okay? And then look, we have luck is on your side with that new moon in Sagittarius, which is like we just had. So you guys are riding this wave. And again, you guys, just when you understand who you are and you understand what you're worth, that puts you on a totally different playing field than anything else. Because once you can say, I name my price, and everybody goes through this, even Beyonce, you know, even people who've been cheated out of their things, because it is such a lesson to learn who the fuck you are and know your importance. And once you move into that vibration, you will really start to attract all kinds of things that you never thought that you could. As long as you just think that you can, you're already head, shoulders, knees, and toes above the competition, okay? And look, surrender to the divine, all right? So there's definitely got like guidance here again. And I don't think that that's difficult. You know, some other signs have difficulty like getting into faith, right? Like, it is a gift to be able to be like, you know, it's all going to work out, right? That's always a gift that should be appreciated. So now it's asking you to do that in case you've lost that part of yourself that thinks, you know, it's all going to work out. Luck is on your side. Surrender to the divine. And once you know the truth about a situation, that nothing will come of it, then you actually have more freedom in that, because now you know, right? Now you know the cards that are there. Look. And then expect a powerful change. That's absolutely beautiful. Another sign, I want to say, who was it? I want to say fire signs had that also. But yeah, and that's beautiful to have at the end of 2018. A lot of us, you know, we are moving into and shifting into a different vibration at the beginning of this year. Excuse me, there's been a lot of planetary action, that has put us on different footing. So we're going to start feeling that, okay? And then take time to breathe out, all right? It goes right back to that surrender to the divine. It's kind of one in the same, right? So now that you know what you could have invested in, a relationship, a career, anything, you know, a plant, I don't know. Now that you know that it's not going to work out, you're going to be shifting, okay? You're going to be moving into something new, and it's going to require a level of faith, trust, and like divine intuition that you naturally have, water signs. So this shouldn't be like super scary for you guys, but it's going to require a little bit extra from you in order to truly move into like this really great transition that you're moving into. So that's really fucking exciting, okay? Yes, I'm ready. All right, let's see. Oh shit. I'm not taking all these. I'm gonna go ahead and redo that. It was just like eight fell out. All right. Let's see. Are you married? Who? Me? No. Not at all. Not at all. All right. Look at this. Empathy. Okay? So this is again what I was saying earlier, kind of like about like our value as water signs. It is our empathy, right? And sometimes you have to have empathy for, I don't know if you can say this, but empathy for yourself. Again, you know, water signs can be very critical of their situation because they think on a different level than some other sometimes water signs don't think on the same, you know, plane as everyone else. And so because of that, we hold ourselves to a different judgment scale. So you have to remember to be kind to yourself, you know, give yourself some extra points and give yourself credit where credit is due. All right. But remember to be empathetic towards those around you. All right. And this was followed by divine intelligence, which is exactly what I was saying earlier. Divine intelligence, which we're all blessed with. I think any sign from any way is blessed with that. But water signs, just to have a different connection with it, being, you know, we are the intuitive ones, right? And so now we're just manifesting and stepping into that. And then look, friendship, what a beautiful card, okay? So now it's time to open up. Be kind to friends. Surround yourself with friends and loved ones, and that's such a beautiful thing to do at the end of this year. To close out the cycle, make sure that you're closing it out with people that you know, love and appreciate, guys. All right, so I'm going to pull one more from one more deck. Don't forget to drop a like. I can't stop overthinking. You know, here's something stupid that I tried. And again, I have no degree in this. I have nothing. I'm not a psychologist, so, you know, take it or leave it. But if I think about something that I've been like obsessed with, I'll challenge myself to think of something else. But it's something really stupid. Like, I was just like, I'm gonna think about a pig eating a hot dog. So anytime that I'm like going back to like the same thought, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna picture a pig eating a hot dog. That's it. And then sometimes it'll be at a birthday party, you know, and I'll just start thinking about all these like stories about this fucking pig eating this hot dog, and it distracts me. It helps me. So that's something that I do instead of overthinking and obsessing about something. So I don't know. Try it. Let me know how it goes. All right. Yeah, it works. It works. And for our water signs. All right. And so we have 42. And I want to say that this one is Weds, but I'm going to read it off of the paper. But I actually think I know this one. All right, 42. Weaver. Close. All right, Weaver. The influence and inspiration which causes us to create such a web, the divine influence of the world we create, accepting, agreeing, or even denying does not change the purpose in what we create. The weaver creates for the higher purpose. The challenges presented are for growth, not to obstruct. Okay? You reroute your thoughts. Yeah, there it goes. Oh, and meditation helps. Overthinking. You know, I've actually tried meditation. I actually need to, like, I really want to work on it because your bitch's brain goes everywhere. Like, I'm one of those, like, I'm a quiet workaholic, like a really subtle workaholic. So, like, anytime I'm not doing anything and I'm not making the conscious choices to, like, not do anything, I'm always thinking about what is it that I need to do. So, but I do actually want to try meditating. I do feel like I should adopt that practice because it'll be great. Anyways, so yeah, so this is back to this 42, to the weaver. So this is something, again, like, this is about divine intention, all right, divine intelligence, trusting what's happening around you, trusting that it's all moving to make you a better person, especially if you are leaving a situation. There's no need to hold on to it, okay? Everything happens for a reason, and everything is intertwined and interconnected, even the people that you are dealing with that you might not even know, okay? So with that, these are your messages for the end of the month. I thank you guys so much for, like, tuning in really quickly for my fucking laziness. I just got so impatient. I had such a long day, y'all. But, like, I super appreciate you guys coming in, and I'm going to be doing your yearlies really soon, probably starting next week, and start cranking those out. And again, that's going to be about the 12 card spread. So I'm super, super excited to do that. Right? So thank you so much, water signs, for coming out. I appreciate you guys so much, and peace. I'll see you soon. And thank you. I appreciate you guys. You have absolutely no clue. Like, I can't do it with no audience. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can, but, like, I love you guys. Like, I'm so excited. Anyways, peace.